Alright, party people, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shmoe. We got some stuff to do, obviously. I got a bowl of some fish, got some little molly pills, I got some calcium. I'm gonna show you how I supplement some of my snakes. Every once in a while I do it. And it's the easiest with fish because they have a bigger mouth, so you can just put the pill right in. And then, if you guys can see right down there, bam, we got a new baby rack that I just built. And I put it up on my Instagram, so you guys already saw it if you're following me. But if not, for one, go follow me. And then two, stick along because we are going to, I'm gonna show you how I make it. Show you how I made it. Yeah, got the heat running, all that's good to go. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get to the video. All right, so, got you guys set up on the little trash can right now, just so you can see. So we're gonna take, actually I only need two, I don't know why I took a handful. We're gonna feed my big yellowtail crebo and my blacktail crebo. So I just fed them a big rat, so they got a small rat each. I just said a big rat, but a small rat from Rodent Pro, which is the biggest rats that I'm feeding everything right now, other than the boa. So they have small rats, so I give them one, and then I'll give them either a chick or a fish or another one or something like that. So today we're gonna do a rat and a fish, and then I figure I can supplement this fish. And I can just show you how I do it, right? So this is Calcium, right? And I find this stuff to be a little bit easier than this one. So I usually sprinkle this stuff on. I'll sprinkle it on like a chick, or I'll sprinkle it on whatever, and that'll be like on the outside of the prey. I'll usually do that for the dragon or lizards or anything like that. For these, I prefer to do it with this one because it packs in better. So the powder's a little bit different. So I just take this cap off, right? I opened up the little pill. So these are veggie capsules, so they dissolve real easily, so you ain't gotta worry about it. It's not plastic, right? And I pack it in. See how it's all packed in? So that side's full. The other side, which is smaller, right? Pack that side in. The smaller one's a little bit harder to do, but it works, right? So now I got both sides packed in. Bam, squish it together. Clean my hands off. Just like that, you got a little molly pill, right? Perfect for your snake. So that's one, uno más, one more. Pack it in, pack it in. And this isn't an every time thing. I only do this every once in a while. You don't want to over supplement your snakes. So this is really just every once in a while whenever I get around to it. We got those done. Let me show you how we pack it in. Put gloves on so my hands don't smell like fish, because this fish is disgusting, honestly. Alright, so open up the mouth. I'm gonna try and show you guys the best that I can. See how it just fits right in his mouth? Open it up a little bit, push it in there. Bam, right there. Holding it in his mouth, it's not coming out, and then you feed it right to the snake. So let's get the other one. So I'm gonna set you up with Yellow Wolf. So Yellow Wolf's gonna be right here. And everything is dirty right now. I found that when I was cleaning cages before, you clean everything first and then you feed everything after, almost like a treat. And doing that, when you feed everything after you just clean it, it gets a fucking mess. Let me move this trash can. So I decided I'm gonna start feeding. This is pretty zoomed in. There we go. I'm gonna start feeding after I clean. The only problem with that is when you guys see it, it's gonna look a little bit more messy. I don't give a shit. I have to clean it after. You can clean it before if you want to. Do it your way. I'm gonna do it my way because then I only gotta clean it one less time. And when you have Crebos and Taiwan Beauties and a bunch of colubrids, they shit a lot. So you try to minimize it and make everything run the smoothest for you. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so Yellow Wolf, bam. Let's get the tongs. And like I said, he already had a small rat. This cage is destroyed. I already cleaned it once this week. Come on, Yellow Wolf. Alright, so you can see the pill's already in his mouth, and he'll just swallow that thing whole, and he will be good to go. So let's move on to Charles. Alright, honestly, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see Charles because this cage is too high. He's in the top bin right now. So, try and do it with one hand without being eaten. Okay, see, cage is destroyed, it's okay. It's a Crebo, it happens. I clean it a lot, don't worry about it. But you see how this fish is really gonna make a mess. So I might as well clean it after I feed him. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna clean everything tomorrow. It's Sunday night right now, so tomorrow I have all day before I go to work since I work nights. So I'm gonna clean everything pretty much tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon before I take off. And that way everything's already starting to digest their food pretty much. Only thing with that, so you clean it right after. Once you move them, they usually kind of push some extra stuff out, so then you have a dirty tank or a dirty tub, cage, all the time. That's just the name of the game. Let's keep it moving now. All right, so let's just point you guys down actually. Honestly, I'm pretty hyped on this little baby bin. I needed to go and pick one up, but I was gonna order one, and it'll just take fucking forever. It'll be worth it when you get it, but honestly, the shipping, and especially with COVID going on, everything's backed up. I don't know why. I don't know why there's a supply demand on everything, so everything's behind during COVID. I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but I guess people can't get supplies and all that kind of shit, maybe because people aren't working. So I got some bins. These are 7 of them, but I built a rack of 6, so I got an extra one. I can't tell you what size they are. I don't have a... Do I gotta tape measure in here? I should. I do gotta tape measure in here. Look at that. Alright, so these are 8 across, 13 long. So 13 by 8 by 5, 4.5. So it's a cool little size baby bin. You can put a hatchling in here. You can put a little bit older one in here. You can put whatever the fuck fits in here. So got this sweet little rack, and these are just Sterilite tubs, came with the lids. Thankfully I didn't have to buy these. My dad hooked me up with some extra bins. Fucking love it. And yeah, so that saved that cost. Bam. Let's take you over to the main build now. So I'm gonna scooch this out some. You can see I got it plugged into the wall right here, and I have, this is just a heat cord, so I have it plugged. I know you can't see back there. I don't feel like ripping wires out. It's just plugged into a thermostat, which is plugged into the wall. And then here it is, right? So I use 2x4s for the outside, just for the legs. These shelves are all melamine, which I could have just used normal wood. I probably should have, but I wasn't expecting to go crazy and paint it like I did. And the melamine sucks, honestly. So use normal wood and then fucking seal it and paint it and do all that stuff. So I don't know if you can see all the way along the back. Okay, there's the light coming up. But you can see how I run the heat cord. Zoom in some. It's just striped across the back, see what I'm saying? So it's back heat, it's not belly heat. I actually prefer back heat, especially with these little rack systems. That way nothing's sliding over. The tubs aren't sliding over anything. So this is the back, just a piece of wood that seals off the holes. But you can see I left a little gap, right? And that's how I run the heat cord. And I just put, I think I put 8 screws on each side, and then just wrap the heat cord. Quality sucks, I'm sorry, just listen to me talk, that's all that matters. But yeah, that's how I set up the heat cord. So pretty basic. I'm not really concerned about it getting too hot or heating the paint or anything like that, just because of how many coats I did of the paint. I painted it red pretty much, and then I painted it all the black, and then I took a whole can of sealer and I sealed it after. So it should be good to go. It's not even getting that hot. So that's the overall look. Let me, let's set the bins up so you guys can see. I'll try and do this quick because my tripod just broke somehow, and now it wobbles back and forth, so you guys are pretty much balanced while I'm talking on camera. So it's fucking stupid. I need to get a new tripod apparently. And let's get back to the baby bin. So let's show you how they put in, or how they all go in. Alright. Alright. Voila, and one bin on top, right? So, 2 high, 3 across, and the thermostat I have it plugged up to, I guess I might as well just keep kneeling. Thermostat I have it plugged up to is in the temperature showing one, like you don't choose what numbers you want and it fluctuates. It's just the plug in and you choose, it has the dial from low to high. And that worked perfectly for this because you don't really need it at an exact temperature. I can really just turn it on low and that keeps it pretty much the perfect temperature because high gets too hot. So pretty much just plug it in, keep the thermostat on low, and it's a 100-watt heat cord and I got the whole thing in there. So pretty good. I like the heat cord better than the heat tape, at least for this rack. This one it just worked out, so that's why I did it. Real DIY, kind of ghetto. Fuck it, I like it. You should too. Go build your own shit. Alright, so that's basically all I wanted to show you guys. Kind of cool. I'm pretty happy with the rack, how it came out. I actually went to put it together, and the idea that I had in my head is what I was going for, and then little things kind of happen when you're building it. Things don't come out straight. Before you know it, you flip the thing over, and it was originally built upside down. And then I had to flip it and it turned out perfect this way. It's weird the way it worked out, but I'm happy with it. Going to set, I just finished painting it today actually, so that's why I didn't have the bins in there. I'm gonna pull them back out and then I'll let it dry. Probably for a couple days or something, let it air out a little bit before I plug anything up to it. Yeah, before I plug it up and throw some snakes in it. I got 3 snakes actually that I'm gonna toss in it. That way when I just move them, I can go straight from tub to tub. And that's kind of why I just built a rack of 6 right now. So for 3 snakes, I can just move them in and they'll have a fresh, clean tub and I don't have to move them back. Which snakes are they? I guess you guys will have to find out maybe at some point, but I can't show you everything. I gotta have some secrets. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to feeding. I was kind of in the middle of that and then I figured I can just toss that in just so you guys can see. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. Go check out some of my other videos. And shit, give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. Catch you on the next one. Get out of here now.